I'm Andy, the Mitsubishi guy from Showcase Mitsubishi, and here is another fresh executive car. 2017 Mitsubishi Lancer SEL all-wheel control. So here we are, the SEL, which is the leather model, even has the sun and sound package in it, and it's four-wheel drive. What an amazing car. 2.4 liter four-cylinder engine, CVT transmission in it, smooth as silk, fabulous gas mileage, four-wheel drive, and loaded to the hill. A lot of nice things on the SEL. First of all, I love the gray color. I love the LED driving lights plus fog lights. These 18-inch wheels are fabulous on this car. How about heated side view mirrors? Of course, they're power and they're heated. LED turn signal indicators right here that will allow the people that are in front of you and coming up alongside of you to see very clearly that you've got your turn signals on. Fast key system. I'll show you what the key looks like. Mitsubishi's fast key looks just like this. Now you'll notice it's got lock, unlock, it's got their trunk release and a panic, and of course inside of here there is actually a key that you can pull out. I don't need to pull it out right now, but it's designed to open the door. I can't do it with my one finger. But anyway, as we move along, we come back here with the fast key, and I will put my information packet in my back pocket. Push the button right here. That's just because I've got the key in my pocket. That's it. I can lock the doors. I can unlock the doors. So, as an example, and I'm relocking the doors, I walk up with a handful of groceries, I walk up to the car, push the button, I'm in. It's just that easy. Set my things inside the car. Now there's a button just like that on this door, it's on the other front door, and you can do the same function from the trunk. So you can get into all three positions without ever having to touch your keys. Now think about that, especially if you live in some place like we do, which is Michigan, where you may be bundled up in the wintertime with gloves on and who knows what else. So you're either digging in your pockets, you're trying to dig into a purse, you're looking for that key, just so you can find that piece to push that button. No need. Have that thing in your pocket, presto changeo. You're in. It's just that easy. Just that simple. Let me show you how nice the inside of the car is. Okay, as I said to you before, the SEL, this is the top of the line model, and it does have leather, and I really like the leather interior, including the leather padded steering wheel. But I'm going to start on the driver's door over here. Power windows, power locks, and I mentioned to you before, power heated mirrors. Now the seating in this car is fantastic. It really, really hugs you. I like the seats in this car a lot. Obviously the seat goes forward and backward. It's got a ratcheting system for up and down. And of course it has recline. So whatever position you like, you're all set. And before I even get too far, because the buttons are right here as I'm looking at them and we're talking about seats, the front two seats are of course not only leather, but they're heated. Okay, as we move on, we've got tilt steering, which is easy to release, goes up and down. So regardless of your size and shape, you're gonna be able to see very clearly out of every spot you wanna look, all right? Over here we have our automatic headlights and our automatic rain sensing wipers. Now that's a huge add-on for this being the top of the line model, but everybody likes that. Okay, so automatic headlights, automatic rain sensing wipers, all right? We've also got our fog light control here. As I come out to the front of the steering wheel, I've got my mode control, which is AM, it's FM, it's CD, it's satellite radio, it's USB, it's even Bluetooth connection. Okay, volume up and down, presets up and down, mode button that we talked about. Over here, we've got our Bluetooth fuse for working the phone. Now, we can make and receive cellular phone calls completely hands-free with that. We can either tell it to call a name that's in our address book, or we can ask it to dial a number just by speaking to the operator and saying, hey, dial, 123456, or call Joe Smith. It knows what to do, and it does it automatically, hands-free, very, very safe. Over here, we've got our cruise control. Great instrumentation on this, by the way. I'll actually turn the key on so you can have a good look at it real quick. But the instrumentation is fantastic in this car. It's so easy to read. I'll even move the steering wheel up just a tick so you get a good look at it. Nice big tachometer on this side. Central display right here, which can be many different things for you, and speedometer to the right. Then, of course, over here, we've got our full display audio system. All right. Now, I mentioned to you before, we've got radio. All right, this is a Rockford Fosgate system, by the way. It's 710 watts, 9 speakers, including a 10-inch subwoofer, and it comes with a power sunroof, too. But this is one of the best car stereos that you are ever going to hear. It was even rated as one of the best car stereos available in a new car, regardless of price. But anyway, great deal right there. Of course, if I put it in reverse, it also becomes our backup camera, which you can see. 2 green lines to show you where you're going. A red line across the back represents about 18 inches behind you. But yeah, what a great system. Very simple to use, very visible. Go through radio, FM, you've got AM, you've got satellite radio. Wherever you want to go, so simple. You can work your phone from there. Very, very nice. We can go into detail on this, by the way, if you have questions. Up here we have our automatic dimming rear view mirror. Further up is our power sunroof control. And of course, there's our sunroof. Now, I should also mention, although I hadn't earlier, this is a clean one-owner car. It is an executive car. It's a clean auto check, no accidents. It's never been smoked in. It's never had paint work. And we are selling it certified. And that's going to mean that you're going to get the remainder of our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, 5 years, 60,000 miles bumper to bumper, 5 years unlimited mileage roadside assistance, 8 years, 80,000 miles computer and catalytic converter, and 7 years, 100,000 miles anti-corrosion. So basically, you are treated just as if you were the person who bought the car brand new on day one. Right? I should also point out, by the way, because we do ship a lot of cars all over the country, we are experts at it. And if you're looking to get this car shipped to you right to your doorstep because you're not close enough that you'd want to drive here and look at it, it's not a problem. When you buy this car, we can arrange for affordable shipping, reliable and convenient for you, no problem whatsoever. Don't hesitate to ask. Okay, as I turn the lights on, I want to move down a little bit and show you that we have automatic climate control here. So you can adjust your temperature, your fan speed, and where's the air going. Each of these is also a push button. This is recirculate, air conditioning, and rear defrost. And this can either be manually set so you can choose your temperature, your fan speed, and your direction, or you can simply just say, this is the temperature I want, and tell the fan and the direction to be automatic. All right? Got a great cubby hole right here. Lots and lots of room in there. We have our 12-volt power outlet right there. And right above it, although it's a little hard to see, that's our USB port right there. And like I said, a cubby hole. Here's our transmission shifter. Here's our four-wheel drive selector. Now realize this is two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and lock. And it's just that easy to make those changes. You can change this vehicle's four-wheel drive setting at any time, at any speed, traveling in any direction. So if you're going highway speeds down the road and you decide it's time for four-wheel drive because the roads are slick, you put it in, all right? If you're doing small circles in a parking lot before you get out on the street and you want four-wheel drive, you get on in. You're all set. All right, so we move back a little further. Emergency brake, double drink holders. We talked about the heated seats. If I open up the center console, we have another power outlet in there. That one's 12 volt all the time, picture of a battery. Kleenex holder right there. Great big glove compartment right here. Obviously all the books are in there, no problem. Everything you're looking for. Now, I want to touch on safety because safety is a big deal. And the Lancers are known for their safety. We have front airbags, side seat airbags, side curtain airbags, even driver's side knee airbag, and Rise Safety Construction. Now, Rise Safety Construction is Mitsubishi's design of the chassis of this car that takes the impact of a collision and it moves it around the occupants as opposed to through them. It's such good technology that Mercedes-Benz and Volvo have both purchased the rights to use it on some of their models. So I'm going to turn everything else back off on this. Let's take a step back to the second row seat and I'll show you a little bit more about the Lancer. As we get into the second row, once again, same fabulous leather. Lots and lots of legroom in here, lots of headroom in here, and you sit higher in the back seat than you do in the front seat. That's called theater height seating, and that means that you'll see very well out the front, very well out the side, and it lessens a person's opportunity to become motion sick. And that's a big deal. So hopefully you reduce your risk of car sickness. One other thing I want to show you too is, and I skipped over it, is the shoulder strap height is adjustable on the seat belts. So once again, regardless of your height, size, and shape, this seat belt's going to fit you comfortably, and of course safety goes hand in hand with that. In the rear seat, we have child safety seat latch and tether system. 1, 2, 3 spots, all right? We've got center armrest that folds down, double drink holder, and shoulder straps for all 3 seat belt positions. So once again, safety, top priority. And lots of room, lots of comfort. And remember, this thing is 4-wheel drive and still gets nearly 30 miles per gallon. So I mean, we're talking about a super safe car, nearly 30 miles to the gallon, and 4-wheel drive. All right? How do you go wrong with that? You really can't. It's a great car. So many things that are so good to talk about on this car. I'm looking to see if there's anything else that I've forgotten as we're sitting here talking. And I am correct, in a fold-down rear seat. So, although it is a sedan, you get lots of space here. Now, this seatbelt can be moved off to the side. So can this one, so you get lots of open space right here. I'll even leave this down so when we take out a look at the back of the car, you can see what it's all about. But what an amazing vehicle. It's so well-rounded, it's so versatile. All right, let me pop that trunk for you, and we'll take a look inside. Okay, once again, 2017 Lancer SEL. Big trunk. Big trunk, nicely carpeted. Here's our 10-inch subwoofer that goes with our Rockford Fosgate sound system. Notice the way that they've carpeted the whole inside, even the underside of the trunk lid. That does a lot for sound deadening, and this car is extra quiet when you're going down the road. Now, while you're zooming around a little bit with the camera, let me point out a few other things that I want to make sure you know about, okay? Because we talked about safety and security. Anti-lock brakes with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist. Active stability control, traction control logic, and I mentioned rise body construction. The other thing I want to mention is this SE Sun and Sound package. You get the power sunroof, okay? You get the 710-watt Rockford Fosgate premium audio system, and I mentioned all the speakers. This is a very well-rounded car, and it's not a lot of money. So let me go over all the advantages. It's safe. It gets nearly 30 miles per gallon. It's four-wheel drive. It's leather heated seats, power glass moonroof, Rockford Fosgate 710-watt sound system, satellite radio. The answer is yes for most of the questions you're going to ask. It is a fabulous car. It's great for traveling. It's great for around town. Whatever you need to do, such a great, well-rounded car. Remember, certified pre-owned. 10 years, 100,000 miles powertrain. 5 years, 60,000 miles bumper to bumper. 5 years unlimited mileage roadside assistance. 8 years, 80,000 miles computer and catalytic converter. And 7 years, 100,000 miles anti-corrosion. All wrapped up in this very affordable car. Now keep in mind, we can arrange for financing for you. We can do it very securely via our website, over the phone, or in person. If you live further away and you want this car transported to you, we can arrange for transportation. It's very affordable. And not to mention the fact that we can arrange for financing that's affordable too. Great interest rates right now. Take advantage of them. Give us a call. We can tell you all about it. We can approximate payments for you. We can answer any and all of your questions about this car, whether it's measurements or special pictures you want. You tell us, we'll make it happen. Give us a call, Showcase Mitsubishi. Our phone number is 989-684-0500.